Hello, welcome back. I'm out in Woodlands. It's fairly local to me. Not been here for quite a while because when I came here late last year, there had been a bell tent set up and some other bits and pieces over there. So I just stayed clear for a while. I came back and it's all gone now, and yeah, I'm happy to use it again. Might not do overnighters here for a little while longer just to make sure, but just for popping out for a few hours I think it's fine. Anyway, the main reason I'm out is because the other day I picked this up. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. So this hammock with a shelter and bug net included as well by the look of it was £25 from Aldi. So I just couldn't resist it. I had to give it a go, see what it was like. I do have a few hammocks already, but for this price, yeah, it was just worth a punt. So I'm gonna put it up, just check it out, get in it, see what it's like, and see if it's worthwhile other people using as well. I've not opened this yet, other than to have a quick peek at the instructions inside, but I've not actually got any of the parts out, so let's have a look. So, instructions. There is the tarp there, and inside here is the hammock itself. It looks like it's got its own pocket that it's stitched into, so it all packs away into its own bag here. I think there's pegs in here from what I can feel. Oh, yeah, there's straps for it as well. Well, maybe there isn't any pegs. I'll have to make do if not, but there's definitely some carabiners in here with it as well. So right, let's get this up and see how it gets on. Right, so at first glance it looks pretty good. I can see there's a pocket inside there, and there's a cord bit in there. I'll have to have a proper look at that in a minute. The zip is only on one side, so you just have to be aware of that when you're pitching it for the first time. But yeah, it looks okay. Let's have a look. Let's get this one done. Okay, it stretches quite a bit. That could be just the straps just sort of stretching out for the first time. I feel a little low at the moment. I can adjust that in a minute. I'll do that, and then I will there's a bit here to attach some cords to pull it out. I think it's to keep the bug net off you while you're in it, because at the moment it is literally right in my face. So yeah, I'll try that and see how it goes. That's a bit better. Right, well, I've just done what I should have done from the start and have a look at the instructions, and basically this cord, it goes in either end here and goes along, which keeps the bug net up high off you, so I'm going to do that. And there are some guy ropes and pegs in with the tarp here, which is to peg it out as well. So I'm now going to go and try and set all that up. So as you can see now, that line's in there, that's holding that up quite well. I'm sure it'll hold it up better once all this is in and pegged out. Next bit's the tarp and all the guy lines with it. Hopefully it's all here. Okay, a little peg bag, that's the tarp. Okay, so there should be 4 pegs and 6 guy lines. I'm just gonna see how this attaches to the tree. At the moment I haven't seen anything. Okay, so according to instructions, I'm meant to use guy ropes on the corner to wrap it around the tree and then tie it on or peg it down, however you want to do it. That's something when I'm going to have to change on this to take it out, because that's too much of a faff. I'll give it a go for now, but yeah, it needs some like ridge line or something to throw it over to make it better, because that's just way too much fiddling around for my liking. So I'll give it a go for now, but I will have to change that. Right, well, that was way too fiddly. The guy ropes for it are long, which is good, but yeah, tying it to the trees is, yeah, it's a massive pain. I'm going to be doing a ridge line or something with prusik knots to attach to that, keep that tight. I've just flipped this over for now so you can see, but that will then come out there like that. It sort of covers it quite well. You'd have to get the distance right. Again, prusik knots, being able to slide it back and forth would make that a bit easier. If you don't get it right, you just got to keep going backwards and forwards, tying it, retying it till you get that distance right over the hammock. But for now, that'll do. I think it might rain in a minute, so I might have to end up hiding underneath it for a little while. But yeah, I'm not sure about pegging this out. I like to be able to move around in the hammock and go at an angle, so by tying it out, I don't know how that would affect that, but let's just get in and zip myself up for a sec. So that, yeah, maybe it does need to be pinned out to keep that bug net out of my face. So I had to do it, had to peg it out, got to give it a go. Yeah, I'll get in it in a second. These are the pegs it comes with here. They're not particularly good. If I'm going to use it a lot, I'll swap it out. This is the sort of guy lines that come with it. So it's sort of, I think they might be reflective, not sure, we'll see. But yeah, having it pegged out makes it feel a bit weird and more clunky to get into. I feel like I'm going to pull the pegs out. I'm getting in here. There's a lot of tension on that now. Right. Let's try again. Well, maybe it holds it out a bit off my face. It still feels, maybe my hat's doing it. Yeah, it's in my face. So let's try tightening that some more. I don't really know. No, that is on my face. Even if that was really pegged out, that's still not going to do much. It needs some sort of clip or peg to hold that out. So yeah, I've got room now, but yeah, there's too much material. So yeah, not ideal. Right, let's just take you around this quickly. So there's that peg out point. Inside, quite a roomy hammock. It's not bad. Say there's too much of this bug net here. There's a little pocket there, maybe to put your phone or something. I'm guessing this bit here is for tying back the bug net if you didn't want it on. Yeah, it's, like I say, it's okay. There's room for improvement, but for £25 it's not too bad at all. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a play with it at home, try and improve upon it. And it probably will become a bit of a day camp thing for me. So, final thoughts on the Aldi £25 hammock and tarp. It's okay. That's all I can say. It's okay. It's not brilliant. That was awesome. Low flying buzzard just went over the top. Yeah, it's not brilliant. As a starter hammock, I think it could do, but you would have to play around with it to get it right, to be really comfortable. My main issue with it is the way the tarp has to be tied to a tree rather than on a ridge line, so that you can adjust. And this bug net is just too floppy big. Even with the sides pegged out here, it's just in your face. So you know, if you could be bothered, you could roll it up a bit on either side, and maybe, I don't know, close peg on it or something, and that would keep it off your face. But yeah, it's a bit of a design flaw. This line in the middle, it works to a point, but generally people don't sleep like straight end to end because they end up with a curved spine. If you go at diagonal, your head's here, this is on your face, that's it. And even if your head's in the middle, it's still going to do this over you. So yeah, bit of a design flaw there, but it's only £25, and so far the stitching looks pretty good. The tarp looks quite heavy duty. It's got seam sealer on the seams as well, so yeah, it could be quite a handy little tarp just for taking it on its own if you just had it in your pack, again with a ridge line that you wanted to set up. But yeah, I mean, 25 quid, you can't expect miracles for that. Yeah, if you're starting out, give it a go. Look at some other videos on how you can do adjustments and things. I almost forgot, I actually bought my underquilt along to see if that would fit on it, see if that makes any difference at all. It'll definitely help with the warmth, but I've no idea if it will do anything at all to help with the bug net. So I spotted a flaw there. There's no way the underquilt is going to work with this pegged out. So I mean, it can be held in place by you when you're in it, but other than that, it's going to be a faff all the time. Yeah, that would probably stay on a bit better if these bits weren't here. I can feel the warmth already, which is good. Yeah, again, with a bit of playing around at work, I'm not too sure about these bits here. Right, that's me done now. I'm going to pack this away and head on home. I hope you've enjoyed this. It was just a bit of a trial really for me, and thought I'd share it with everyone. Straight out the bag. Yeah, it's not a bad little day hammock, but it needs work. That's my final thought on the on it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Cheers.